Get your mojo on, come alive and feel inspired. You know you're strong, always love yourself first. You got it all bubbling down in your soul. Release all that power, then watch yourself grow. Woohoo! Nay! What-o! This is the Aunty Mojo Show. I am Aunty Mojo, and this is the show. And I know that my lovely niece and nephew are hiding down here somewhere. I'm going to grab them out. Oh, hello, everyone. It's me, Maxi. You're looking fantastic today. Oh, yeah, and we've got an exciting show for you today. I'm Monty. Well, you two, let's begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land where we meet today. And we'd also like to pay our respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging. Oh, can we do the message now? Yes, our message is the first one, me. Love me first. No, love them first. Look after yourself. Look after your mind, body, and soul. Oh, yes, and then mutual respect. Treat others like you'd like to be treated. Be nice. Life is amazing. Celebrate life every day. And maximise your mojo. Shine brightly. Release your inner power. And today, we're going to explore our environment. We discover South Africa, so let's get motivated! Yay! A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine a world where we live where we wish. No barriers or passports, we care for the fish, the birds and the earth, the trees and the seas. Love everyone around us, 'cause you are me. If we didn't care about the colour of skin, instead we looked inside at the beauty within, there'd be no need to cry and no need to fight, and everyone would live an amazing life. So if we all work together a little each day, our world's gonna be a much better place. We say our goodbyes to any sadness on earth, 'cause everyone is equal in our universe. Let's dream of a world where we wake up each day to celebrate our lives and hear us all say, I can make a difference, you can too. Let's look after each other, that's me and you. If we all work together a little each day, our world's gonna be a much better place. We say our goodbyes to any sadness on earth, 'cause everyone is equal in our universe. I can make a difference, you can too. Let's look after each other, that's me and you. Well, if we all work together a little each day, our world's gonna be a much better place. We say our goodbyes to any sadness on earth, 'cause everyone is equal in our universe. And if we all work together a little each day, our world's gonna be a much better place. We say our goodbyes to any sadness on earth, 'cause everyone is equal in our universe. If we all work together a little each day, our world's gonna be a much better place. We say our goodbyes to any sadness on earth. Everyone is equal in our universe. Yeah, everyone is equal in our universe. Oh, I just love that song. Imagine Just imagine if everyone in the world was just a little bit nicer to each other and just did a little bit for our environment. So we're going to talk about our environment today. And how cool would it be if we looked after the fishes, and we looked after the birds, and we didn't have to worry about creatures that were not going to be with us. So, do you know that the koala in Australia is now considered vulnerable? And that means there's not many of them left because where they live has got all destroyed and cars hit them and dogs attacked them. And then there was the bushfires. Australia would be a sad place. But today we are going off to sunny South Africa and we'll talk about the environment later on. Yahoo! And today we're going to explore our world again. We have an famous guest all the way from... Where are you from, Branton?
I'm from South Africa, Aunty Mojo.
Oh, thanks for coming. So, to get from Australia where we are now, we go all the way past India and there we are in South Africa. How cool is that? So, could you tell us a little bit about your country and what was your house like?
I sure can, Aunty Mojo. Well, it's a bit like Australia, so lots of land, and we had big houses and swimming pools, and so we had lots of fun as kids.
So big houses, and what were your houses like?
Single stories most of the time, lots of garden, so we had barbecues, and we could sleep out in the stars on the grass and look up at the sky.
Fantastic. And are there hills and mountains, or is it the cities, or is it the sea?
Well, it depends where you come from in South Africa. South Africa is quite a big country, so like Durban, where I grew up, it's hot and humid and lots of surfing, and then if you go down to Cape Town, it's nice and mountainous and a little bit cooler. It's a bit like Melbourne.
Fantastic. So what do kids do in South Africa for fun?
Well, I used to love going boating. So my family liked boating, so we used to do water skiing. Bit like you do here on the Murray, you know. So,
fantastic. Yeah. And what about swimming? Do people swim?
Yeah. Look, we love our sports in South Africa, so we swim and we surf and we run and play rugby.
Oh, we play rugby just like we do here. But Auntie's not very good at football, but we like doing that too.
Yeah.
And did you have any pets growing up?
Oh, I had lots of pets.
Lots
and lots of pets, yeah. And for some reason, I was one of those kids, I was always bringing one home. I had a stray cat and a stray dog, and so... I had tortoises as pets and hedgehogs as pets.
Hedgehogs too?
And even pet snakes.
Pet snakes? Oh, that sounds fantastic. And what did you learn at school?
Well, we had to learn a couple of languages. One of them was Afrikaans, which I was really bad at. I was never very good at school. But so we used to do pretty much the same except for languages, I think.
Just like here. And what about holidays and Christmas? Do you celebrate Christmas?
We celebrate Christmas, yes. We look forward to Christmas. And our holidays, sometimes we'd go across the water to places like Madagascar or to Mauritius.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. That sounds fantastic. And so you went all of those places on holidays. And at Christmas, what did you do then?
Oh, Christmas time... But like Australia as well, we don't have snow and it's not cold. We're in the southern hemisphere, so we tend to have barbecues, hanging out by the pool.
Oh, lovely.
But also waiting for Santa Claus to come around.
So Santa comes down the chimney too? And what about food? What sort of food do you eat in South Africa?
Well, it's a very high variety of food because we've got like 14 official languages in South Africa, so we get lots of Indian food and a lot of Asian influence, a lot of meat as well because of the Dutch East influence.
Beautiful. And how do you say hello in South Africa?
You say goeiemorgen.
Goeiemorgen. That's great. Well, thank you so much for coming, Branton. It's been great to have you.
Pleasure, Aunty Mojo.
Yahoo! And now it's time for us to get active because it's time for this week's Mojo Moving Moment. I'm so excited. And you can grab your grown-ups to help you get moving. And to help us move, let's welcome Branton. Woo!
Hi, Aunty Mojo.
Hi, Branton.
I'm excited. Let's go.
So first of all, we've got to warm up because it's very important to be nice and warm and don't eat a big meal first.
Yes, quite right, Aunty Mojo. Let's get those muscles warm.
All right, so how are we going to warm up today?
Well, first of all, breathe in, breathe out. And now we're going to do some jogging.
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 Ooh,
Yeah, jogging.
okay.
So just start nice and slow.
Oh, Auntie needs it to be slow. Oh,
And then slowly getting a little bit faster.
oh, that feels good.
Keep on, Aunty Mojo.
Oh, so I feel wonderful and warm now. What's next?
Well, next, we're going to do walking like a duck.
A
That's-
duck. A duck. Quack, quack, quack.
That's not a duck, Aunty Mojo.
But he makes a good noise, doesn't he? So, quack, quack. So, why is it good for us to walk like a duck?
Well, it's really good for the legs.
Ooh.
And our legs are what keep us standing all day long. So it's really important to have nice, strong legs. So that's why we're going to do it.
Great. Can you show us how to do it? And you can do it with us.
Okay, so we're going to squat down.
Ooh.
Keep your back nice and straight. Right down. Push your bottom down nice and low. And then you're going to walk forward like a duck. Quack,
Quack, quack, quack.
Come on, Aunty Mojo.
Ooh. Quack, quack, quack.
Keep your bum down.
Flap, flap, flap. I flap my arms like that. Quack, quack. Woo! Oh, is there anything that we need to remember when we're quacking like a duck?
Keep breathing, Aunty Mojo. Just relax.
Ooh.
And remember, if it hurts, then stop what you're doing. And ask for help. Keep walking.
I think I'm really good at these. Oh, feels good.
You're doing well, Aunty Mojo. Keep it going just a little bit longer. Get those legs really working.
Oh, are
Can
you
you feel
doing
them
it with
working?
us? Oh, I can feel it all right. Oh,
Come
feels
on.
good.
Tiny bit more.
Oh, so now we've got all warm and we're moving. It's time for us to stretch, isn't it?
It is. Well done, Aunty Mojo. So next we're going to stretch like a little piglet.
Oh, so stretching's good for us if you do a little bit every day. But why is it good to roll around like a piglet?
Well, it keeps us supple and we're able to move properly. It's good for back pain. That's why we stretch.
Oh, so you can all do it with us. Can you show us how
I
to
sure
do
can,
this?
Aunty Mojo. So what you do is you lie down on your back like this. Back flat, put your head on the ground. Make sure your neck doesn't hurt.
Right.
Lift your legs.
Oh.
Reach forward, grab your feet.
Ooh. And roll
And you
around.
can rock from side to side on your back. Doesn't that feel good, Aunty Mojo?
Well, it really does. Auntie's falling over.
Come on, Aunty Mojo.
Oh,
Concentrate.
oh,
Grab those feet.
Auntie feels good. Oh, it feels like my
Oh, it
legs
feels good,
feel all
doesn't it?
stiff. Oh, that's great. And is there anything we need to remember or be careful of?
Once again, make sure that your neck doesn't hurt. Just relax.
Oh.
And if it does hurt, stop what you're doing.
And what about breathing? Do we have to keep breathing?
Got to keep breathing all the time, Aunty Mojo.
Oh, so now we've rolled around like a little piglet. How did I do?
You've done really well, Aunty Mojo, just like a piglet.
Oh, oh, that was great. So now we've warmed up, we've done some jogging, and then we quacked and walked like a duck, quack, 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 and we rolled around like a little piglet. Oh, thanks for teaching us, Branton.
My pleasure, Aunty Mojo.
Oh, that was great. You are all awesome. Don't forget that. So say it with us. I am awesome! Yay! Hello, everyone. Great to see you today. Yes, we are the Mojos, and I hope you are feeling as wonderful as we do today. You can ask Auntie anything, all the tricky questions that no one else can answer for you. By the way, how's your halo today? Have you given it a nice polish today and it looks lovely? Don't be silly. You don't polish a halo. That might take some special shine away. And anyway, yours looks like it needs a bit of work because it's slipping. Well, enough of that. Right, let's have the first question from our beautiful viewers. Here we go. I am 3.5. I used to get all the attention, but now I have to share my mum and dad with my baby sister. She is a pain because she doesn't do very much except eat and cry. Then she chewed up all my pretend lipsticks, which really upset me. Ah. So the next day, when I was supposed to be having an afternoon nap, I got some cream out and I painted her rocking horse, the carpets and the curtains. I even got some on the cat. I painted it all on my face and it got on my dummy. Mum said that was very naughty, but I was just making the room pretty. So do the Mojos think that it was naughty? I think we've got some video footage of this. Let's look.
What's wrong? What have you done? Is there cream in your eyes? Come on, show Mummy what you've done. Show Mummy what you've done. Lila, is that naughty? Yeah, we don't do it, do we? Do you want a bath? No. Oh.
Oh, my goodness! You poor darling! Oh, yes, that cream really does stick to everything it touches. Yes, but were you being naughty? Well, I think you weren't trying to be naughty and that you are a really gorgeous person. Yes, but you did make a big mess that your mum had to clean up. And you were only trying to make your room pretty. Pretty? You were in a pretty pickle with all that cream on your dummy. And I bet your mum had to scrub you in the bath. So, all in all, yes, it was probably a bit naughty, but I think you paid the price. And you won't do it again. Well, there you go. That's all we've got time for. Let's do a cool activity. Yay! Yay! Today for our activity, we're going to talk a little bit about protecting our environment. Become a planet protector. And to help me out, I've got my beautiful niece, Maxi. She's hiding down here, so we'll grab her out. Here she is. Hello, everyone. We're going to look after the environment today. So, what do you mean by the environment, Maxi? Is it just here? Oh, no, it's our world, it's our planet, and it's the beach. Well, isn't the beach part of the world? Oh, yes, but it's a nice part. And we're talking about how we can keep our planet safe for people to come. So it's a wonderful place. Oh, yes, for our kids. But I haven't got any kids at the moment. Yes, but one day you might like some kids and you'd want them to have a nice world, wouldn't you? So what difference can we as kids make? What can we do? Yes, how can we help our world? Well, what about we could put on a pair of gloves. Here we go, we've got one here. could put on some gloves, and then we could pick up some rubbish and pop them in the right bin. Could we do that? Oh, well, we'll just pop these in the bin here like that. Oh, yes, Auntie, that's great. Do you know what? Some people even go running and they pick up rubbish on the way. And they call it plogging, picking up while you're jogging. How cool is that? Oh, yes, and then they make our tracks nice. And we could recycle stuff. What do you mean by that, Auntie? Well, you'll have to ask your grown-ups, but when there's packaging, you have a look and see if there's little symbols so you can put it in the right bin. What happens if you don't put it in the bin? Well, it goes to a big hole in the ground called landfill. Oh, that sounds horrible. Must be a very big hole. Well, there'll be lots of big holes all around the place, but what we're trying to do is reduce everything that goes into that hole because it takes a long time for all that rubbish to rot away. We could not use as much packaging and we could reuse things like Mum makes us clean up our rooms and then go to the second-hand shop and we donate our toys to people that don't have toys. Well, that's a great way of reusing stuff, isn't it? Well done. Otherwise, we'll have to stick them in the big hole. And we don't want to do that. What else could we do, Auntie? Well, when you're not at home, you could turn off your lights and all those electrical things that you use. What, like the television and the stereo? Yeah, so you just turn them off if you're not using them. And what about turning off taps so we don't waste water? Or don't have it running when you're doing your teeth? Those are a great idea because we've got to look after the amount of water we've got. And what about asking your grown-ups to check the star ratings on things like washing machines and dishwashers? Oh, yes, that's a great idea to find the ones that don't use as much energy and water. Or you could have a compost bin for your scraps. So that's great. And never throw rubbish on the ground. We need to care for our environment as much as we can. Yay! What-oh, it's the Aunty Mojo Show. But we have to go now, so always remember me. You love yourself first. And mutual respect. Be nice out there. Life is amazing, so enjoy every day and always maximize your mojo. Release your inner power and shine brightly like a superhero. We love you all, and we did some great stuff today. We cared for our environment, and we looked around South Africa. We walked like a duck, and we rolled around like a little piglet. We danced, we sung, and next week we go to China and learn some quiet activities. Have a lovely week. Let's get moving. Get your mojo on, come alive and feel inspired. You know you're strong, always love yourself first. You got it all bubbling down in your soul. Release all that power, then watch yourself grow. Life's so exciting, make choices wisely, be the best that you can be. You've got it all there in you, let your mojo now be free. Get your mojo on, all your friends around you. Start right now to appreciate life. We're all so lucky with what we have been given. Now care for each other and protect our world. Life's so exciting, make choices wisely, be the best that you can be. You've got it all there in you, let your mojo now be free. time like this moment. The past has faded.